on the Sado, just take him out quickly. You can kind of deathball with the Roadhog onto the point.
And there it is, Carpe punished as the newly returned to life. Prophet's able to find a dynamite kill, and he's able to peek out a little further now. Heesu's forced off that line of sight, but was able to find the kill on Gesture with the help of the Discord Orb, but he finds yet another one. Heesu needs to be finding these so fast, so good. The DPS for Seoul Dynasty down, and Alarm is going to go for perhaps not only.
Yes, it'll be a Valkyrie from FunnyAstro as Alarm gets taken out by Prophet's Bob. So he sends the bomb straight through the choke. It looked like they were trying to wait the mines out. They'll keep everybody topped up with a Valkyrie, and it does not work out for Philly. They end up using Valkyrie, they get nothing with it, they get a raise on Alarm.
Mask inside those healing rays. Sado, they're not so lucky. Whole Hog's going to force him on away, but it's going to be traded out. Carpe's able to get him with a pulse bomb on Gesture. 1 for 1. Both teams down their main tank. And here comes a Valkyrie pop from FunnyAstro as Carpe is still looking for more action. He's found his first kill. Alarm. Okay, fortunately Alarm doesn't get caught inside that minefield for him. Oh my! There's some better with that shot, and Prophet puts Carpe to bed.
And you see the pressure that they constantly try and put on Alarm, because what this composition for Philadelphia Fusion needs is the damage from Alarm with the Discord, and then Carpe.
44% as Philly were able to get back in control. The hack on Sado punishes him so hard. The follow-up hook onto Alarm is perfect. Gesture finds a quick double now. Philly still remain in control and will look to stall for as long as they possibly can, but Seoul are finding the connections. Gesture and Prophet, 6 final blows, 6 for Marvel as well.
And this is perfect for Seoul Dynasty, and if you're Seoul playing it well, and the Philadelphia Fusion refusing to match in terms of the Roadhog right now. So it's really good if you're a Seoul Dynasty fan.
Sado down, and yes, it looks like the Dynasty are in control. Fitz even has the EMP to use, and Fury gets caught at the worst possible moment. Carpe tries to walk up onto the point, but he can't recall, and he's hit with a biotic grenade to boot. The Seoul Dynasty look a little bit clean. Already Seoul able to take the point early. Philly probably pretty unhappy about that. I mean, a token of resistance, but giving over that first point now means that they had to win a clean fight. This sort of drip and drab level of resistance is only good. I think Marvel definitely punished badly last round by the Discord Orb. Now is Sigma, less risky for him. Both Ashes are traded out, and both Ashes are brought back to life. 2 mirror images of each other right now. Prophet's going to send the bomb straight on him, followed up by the Dynamite. This will immediately have to force a retreat from Philly, and this is more capture progress given over. But he's going to have to go because Marvel on the other side of the map is doing him dirty. Throws up that Gravitic Flux, and FunnyAstro was caught. Hyperspheres finished the job. Fury going to go for one of his own for the time being, but Gesture is pushing forward. Discord Orb really hurts, and Alarm takes it down with that headshot. Philadelphia are able to sneak back onto the point in that moment as ultimates are exchanged.
Yeah, they get the point flip here towards the end. We'll see if they're able to hold on to it as Creative will take out Alarm. He'll get taken out by Carpe. Is just kind of taking up space, the thread of the hook. See another hook there from Gesture, and he brings in, I believe that was Fury off of the point, which that allows him to take out Sado. It'll be a Transcendence here from Alarm, just trying to keep everybody alive. It does not look good for the Fusion, though.
Carpe finds an important kill on Creative, but with any follow-up, there might have been something there. Just wasn't the case.
Headshot from Fitz takes him out.
Oh,
look at where Heesu is, though, Mitch. He has no sightline over the point. Just the presence of the Hog, I guess, just knocked him down to the low ground, all the way in the back of his choke. I mean, the Widow on defense needs to hold that position.
No way they were recovering from that one. Healing denied. Fury hooked into the Dragon. Time to get away as Prophet doubles down. And Gesture now can chase Poko all the way.
Look, this looks like a series that's kind of getting out of hand, right? Philly needs
back and literally his only ult chat. No meme. A lot of damage on Gesture. Biotic grenade does connect from Alarm, but Fury and Alarm both get hit with one themselves. Creative punishing and preventing healing to the backline of Philly once more. And that gives an opening for Gesture to be brought back to life. And now it's the whole Hog on the card, and Ivy is just trying to skirt around it as much as he possibly can. But Creative again strikes, gets rid of Alarm, it's traded out. Both teams missing their armors and a lot of their healing, but it's about pot for Tobi, and it's all gas, no brakes right now for the Dynasty, and they roll over the Fusion.
Yeah, and it's going to be Fitz taking out 2 on the Widow. You'll have a res here on the Poko. Just trying to take a breather, stay alive, but this is just stagger here. That'll be the Seoul Dynasty taking checkpoint B. You can take a look from Fitz's POV. Just uncontested there, takes Poko out.
A bit of a gaff there from Prophet, maybe forced. Ivy's still going to go down though, so the Dynasty Lab are just thinking even the odds.
Where somebody is off the
Poko's dead. He's absolutely dead. He gets dropped down and splats. He hits the ground. Fury's low, tries to back away, and somehow FunnyAstro is able to create a resurrect opportunity, but he's not allowed to escape. Fitz finds him, and then the player he brought back inside spawn now. And from their little hamlet, they'll try and strike forth, but Gesture is waiting with a hook. Send him off to the abattoir.
Yeah, that'll be a dragon on the point. Yeah, players coming out. Fury will get a touch here. He'll get biotic grenaded. He won't be able to heal at all. Prophet will take him out. Now you just have Poko spinning on the point, as this could be a tremendous time from Seoul Dynasty.
Oh my.
Ivy come up right on the side of Fitz. Fitz has no idea he's there. Big pick there from Ivy.
Yeah, he had the horse blinders on, and Ivy was all too willing to take advantage of that. Gesture wraps around the statue again and finds Poko, and Fury's going to get hit now with the with the nano boost. Put to sleep. Not ideal. Creative shuts the Roadhog down and buys a little bit of time now. Alarm gets a sleep dart, only comes in with a biotic grenade, gets rid of Creative, and Prophet falls now. Fury wakes up, tries to make something happen, but across the map it's a Dragon Strike getting rid of Fury. FunnyAstro's down, and no! The supports for the fusion! Ground in the dust.
And a solo Gravitic Flux there from Marvel onto Alarm. Turn it into any type of objective progress.
Fury looks for the hook, he can't find it now. It's a nano boost to Gesture, bearing down upon him at a rate of knots. He has the whole hog, but he waits it out. He's going to get forced back now by the exact same from Fury. Fitz is removed by Ivy. It's a damage boosted arrow, and Fury looks for a right click. With a biotic grenade now. Fury just able to stay alive. No, it's Roadhog Day again for Fury. Creative gets rid of him, and Tobi's going to have to step up now to try and stall the point a little bit. Poko will brush that off, and Fusion, at least
middle of nowhere. I mean, he could spawn kill Alarm, but still able to get these picks.
Creative is playing that off angle there as well, looking for a biotic grenade from behind. He catches Ivy, the 1v1. Creative, ooh, not enough out of paintball, but it may already be enough. Yes, Gesture, he was behind the play, maybe caught out of action, but all the time bought there by Creative allows him to come back. But one though, and somehow Creative is just sitting behind the entirety of the fusion. He's eventually punished for that by Heesu, and that Transcendence should help the fusion now get over the line. Marvel's forced to come back a little bit. Tobi tries to keep him topped up. The accretion almost gets Marvel out alive. The fusion get to the last phase of the map.
Maybe just a nano, and have some ultimates coming up next.
Ivy's able to take control of the high ground now, which makes things very perilous for Gesture. Dragon Strike to the left-hand corner. It'll keep Gesture out of the fight for the time being. He'll need to wait, but Prophet was brought back. That's going to be a nano boost now given over to Gesture, who has the whole hog, but he has a Discord orb in him right now and knows he'd get burnt down very quickly. Prophet, it's a wayward arrow, an afterthought that claims the life of Ivy. Another Resurrect had to be expended by FunnyAstro.
A minute and 20 here.
Now, as Heesu's brought back into the fight, Ivy's able to just a 180 and find Prophet now. Maybe a slight overextension on his part, and Fitz has gone hunting for the Zen. Gets rid of him now, and FunnyAstro barely alive. See the whole hog here. For Fury is available, but Gesture's going to tear them apart. He eventually gets forced back now as Fury churns that scrap gun. It's really only him on the card, and Heesu playing the high ground right now. Fury just trying to get it across the line. There will be a wrecking ball in the way. Fury tries to yank him off the card to prevent any sort of storm, but it doesn't quite work out, and Tobi now is going to keep him topped up.
He's not going to be able to stay on the point, though. Gesture, they need to start forcing the fights on the point. That'll be a pick there. They get on a Gesture.
Slowly but surely, FunnyAstro goes down. But the reinforcements a little bit quicker for the Philadelphia Fusion. It may not matter though, because Prophet's gotten rid of Ivy, and all of a sudden, Philadelphia look a little bit listless, unaware of where to turn next, and Alarm's going to get pressure now. Prophet tries to go over the top, but it's a nice accretion to shut that Hanzo down. But look at where Fitz is. He pushed so far forward with a cheeky grapple around the top right side. Philly complete.
So this is a sleep dart onto Gesture, and then you also have the Dragon coming through.
Yeah, forcing the Dynasty to play in that small alcove, lines it up for Ivy, should I say, but Prophet gets a quick peek out. It will be the Dynasty, though their defensive prowess is going to start to peter away. It was really just Tobi and Fitz who's hit with the bite. Creative has really showed him up in, honestly, both of those categories in this match tonight. Uncharacteristic from Alarm, and he and Ivy get bundled up inside a Dragon Strike and fried.
You had it. That was Marvel with a Gravitic Flux into the Dragon Strike from Prophet. Allows Seoul Dynasty to get a hold, buy them some time on the defensive end. So now Heesu. Ooh, I was going to say he gets a pick on the Fitz, but brought in by Gesture, getting into the choke. As I know all of these kills and picks here for Seoul Dynasty is going to give them, buy them like about a minute or plus.
Heesu, while suspended, is able to find a cheeky pick on Prophet, but That's tough. Everybody away. He lashes out at the encroaching Seoul Dynasty squad, and Creative has fallen. There's no supports left for the Dynasty now, and Fury can actually come out from under the bridge like the troll he is and get his revenge against the populace of this small village. And he'll chase Matt all the way. Fitz tries to get back into spawn. That sleep dance saves his life and prevents him from having to respawn.
Yeah, but they're not out of it yet. Fitz will get one. Prophet on the Genji just contesting the point. Creative with another one.
He's down finally. Prophet able to move to the point now. I mean, the Genji switch from Prophet, that extra mobility is big, but it's getting turned around on him now. Tobi and Prophet sitting on the point to try and keep it going. Marvel's also joined them now. FunnyAstro knocked off, of course, and Prophet is finally felled, and Tobi looking for FunnyAstro, who scoots himself right the heck out of there. Bionic Grenade from Creative connects with 2 targets, but it's not enough in Philadelphia.
It's enough. Maybe it's not too late here for the Philly Fusion, as that'll be Fitz kicking it off with a pick on the Heesu.
Yeah, again, just continuing the story of dominance and Funny.
Filthy.
I mean, how do you know if you're FunnyAstro? How can you expect Prophet to make that kind of rotation? He was in a different part of the map completely. That's a big Bionic Grenade from Alarm, but there's just no follow-up to it.
Yeah, you just, you're not able to push and get aggressive on the back of it because you know that they have so much extra damage sitting on their side.
And I mean, Hypersphere's inside a small room. You don't have to be a physicist to figure out what's going to happen there.
They're going to walk into this next fight, so this will be sold an easy shot.
It looks like he has like 3 charges of his dash available, and everyone else has to use just the one, the way he gets around the map. Oh, that's a big one! Marvel's able to find Alarm with a Hypersphere just around that left-hand side, and Gesture now litters the point with corpses. The Seoul Dynasty just break on through. They ooze confidence now. And Poko's just going to try and keep this stalled out. Heesu switching towards the Mei is never a good sign. Alarm fades onto the point, then fades to black. Tries to stay alive with a healing orb, but it's not enough. And yeah, Heesu gets a rude awakening of the tectonic type. And it'll just be a Genji trying to deflect on the point for Ivy. He's in with the Bionic Grenade as well. Here's the Wrecking Ball once more. Poko still trying to step up, but the Fusion now are being put to bed. Alarm again hits with Accretion, and that's a 4-minute and 9-second time. Keep going. They're out of time, Philly.
And Poko can't go and contest the point, because if he does that, he's going to lose his backline. Big headshot there from Heesu on the Prophet.
But here comes the rust! That is a huge headshot from Heesu now. Gets rid of Marvel and opens things right up. He gets a safe position to play from now, and he has bought the Fusion time. Now, is it a reprieve, Matt, or is it a second wind? We're still yet to find out, but Philly... Infrasight, Dragon Strike also thrown in, and Marvel couldn't get away in time. Prophet's forced back into the left side corner now. Fury's going to bear down on them. He's hit with a nano boost, but's put to sleep instantly. Great response, but Alarm also finds one, and that allows Heesu to find a headshot on Gesture. Poko dashes in, gets rid of Fitz. Prophet gets the nano boost now. He needs to stay alive, but more importantly, needs to find some headshots. He's headed straight for the back line now, but FunnyAstro is doused with a friendly Bionic Grenade. Prophet still able to find a headshot on Heesu, though, when Fury's hit with a Bionic Grenade himself. No healing for the time being. Just over 1 tick taken for the Philly Fusion. They want to push forward, but it looks like they're running on fumes. Poko knocked up in mini D form, and Fury chased down by the rest of the Seoul Dynasty. Overtime is out, and the Philadelphia Fusion...
using the emote there, just third-personing around the wall. That'll be Ivy with another one. Fury with a kill on a Gesture. So maybe some signs of life here for the Philly Fusion, but it's answered back with 2 kills from Fitz, 1 from Prophet, another from Marvel. So the DPS difference today, it has been all Fitz and Prophet. They've been unreal.
The coverage is insane. There is no part of this point that the Dynasty had an opportunity now, but the Gravitic Flux might create another one. Ivy's able to hop, skip, and jump out of it, but Alarm wasn't so lucky. Prophet takes him down in midair, and once more is Ivy going to be called on to try and break the Fusion out of this compromising scenario. There we go, take a soil sample for analysis, Ivy. He's back in spawn, and the Dynasty move forward in numbers now. Just a little on FunnyAstro to mean he couldn't get out there, and the Seoul Dynasty dispatch a Philly Fusion who spent all season creating chaos and thriving in it, but now Philadelphia, they die by the same sword that they lived.